Good evening.
Good evening.
It is said that public speaking fear is one of the top fears, even more than fear of death. I don't know how far it is true about analysis, but at least for me, public speaking was like something which I always avoided because I was so afraid. I am from a place called Honavar, the coastal part of Karnataka. It's a small village. I went to local primary school. I was a shy introvert child, not so confident. I always avoided going to the stage. Speeches and all was far cry. Only speeches teachers insisted us to do and we used to do was either Independence Day or Republic Day. I continued as much as possible trying to avoid all those cases, all those times when I had to go to stage fear and speaking in public or in social settings. It was very difficult for me. I moved to a taluk place for my education for high school. It's a big place. There also I continued the same thing, try to avoid as much as possible. I still remember in my high school, my teacher called me to give a speech, an impromptu speech on deforestation, why we should not cut trees. I looked it to the roof, stood like this, and delivered the speech. I didn't even look at anybody. It was terrible. I went on, the same continued when I went to my higher education. I did my engineering in a place called Harvard, a slightly bigger city in Karnataka. Students from different cities or different states had come in. I stayed in hostel. So my exposure a little bit grew. Even then, I was in the same state as far as public speaking concerned. I tried to avoid as much as possible. I remember one day in the final year, my head teacher insisted me to be MOC of an event. It was an electronics paper presentation contest where multiple colleges had come into our college. The previous night I could not sleep. What if I screw up? Because so many people from so many different colleges have come in, right? I was the MOC. It was a terrible, I could not imagine how I can be like that. But still I carried on. My studies were great and those things were fine, but when it came to the social circle, talking with people, I was not good at all. I joined Infosys, got a lot of exposure. I worked in Mysore, Bangalore, and I also got opportunity to work on site. I was in the US for 5 years. I was in the UK for 6 years. I got a lot of opportunity to meet people of different backgrounds, different nationalities, as well as culture. So irrespective of all of that, I also got married. I have 2 kids. One is 7 years and one is 1 year old. In spite of all of this, of maturity or whatever you call, one thing did not change: going to the stage and speaking. It happened sometime 2 years before in UK. Like we used to have these meetings around the corner when somebody is coming back from on-site to offshore. We used to have these farewell speeches. We just speak about what we did and good things about and wishing them and all that. Even those speeches, which was just for like 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, was terrible. I used to be so afraid what to speak, whether I am speaking right, etc. Like too much time. I need to improve. In fact, when I joined Infosys in the beginning, initially somebody suggested me to join a Toastmasters club. You know why I did not join? The Toastmasters word sounded rather strange. Toastmasters, what was that? I mean, I did not really bother to check about it. So in UK, it was going to that much situation where I had to improve. I went to a nearby club. I liked the event on that day. Our VP membership was great. I became a member. So I really started liking the meetings, but it was not sufficient just to be a member. Sitting over there did not help anything. So I had to come over here, and it was not easy. Meeting after meeting, I saw so many speakers who spoke so well, but I also saw speakers who came. I just one guy, he came, stood there, talked for 2 minutes. After that, blank. No words. People sitting over there said, relax, calm down. Just think of something else, nothing. He stood there for 45 seconds or 1 minute and then came back and sat over there. He did the speech in the next meeting, but it was those kind of situations, not just one, many things I saw, which also gave me confidence that, okay, it is fine. And meeting after meeting, the president as well as many members in the club said that, this is the place to fail. Come and fail as many number of times as possible. this is the place to fail. They said, encouraged, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to try, just try. Even if you fail, doesn't matter, just try. You will realize, maybe you have something. You will realize it. So that kind of encouraged me to take a step, not completely, but at least to some extent. So I started my icebreaker after long, and then speeches continued. I developed more confidence, and it has really helped me. I feel that this platform provides an opportunity to improve. I'm not great, but I have a long way to go, at least something we can do where we all can collectively do. That's why I joined here, to fail as many number of times as possible along with all of you. Hope that this journey will be memorable. Thank you.